Welcome back to the Crochet Crowdsource, my friends over at yarnspirations.com. Today is the duster cover. I hate cleaning. I'm not even going to deny that to you, but I hate spending money on cleaning supplies that are disposable. I like to make things that are reusable, and it's just easier for me to maintain. And I also would toss something like this in with my dish rags and stuff into the wash machine. So what I'm going to be showing you today is how to make this duster cover. It is consisting of 3 panels. I actually have them done here on camera. So they're ribbed. So this is the base section right here. So this is a very easy pattern, almost beginner level, and I'm going to be showing you how to make one of these in today's video. So let's begin. Today we're going to use a 5mm size H crochet hook and your Lily Sugarn Cream yarn. You'll find that this won't take very much yarn out of the ball. So there's 2 different sizes you have to make. You have to make one main piece, which is chaining of 37, and then 2 side pieces, and those are only chaining of 12. The stitch work of the rib stitching is the exact same for both. So what I'm gonna do is just show you how to do the side one, and for the main piece just chain 37 instead. So let's chain. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. So there is a side there. You'll make 2 of these, and then you'll make a main piece of chaining 37 instead. Once you're ready, you're going to go second chain from the hook and turn it over and get the back hump of the second chain. And I want you to single crochet in that back hump, and I want you to single crochet in the back hump of every chain going all the way back to the beginning. This includes the main piece if you chained 37. Please do this all the way across. I'll see you at the end of this row. Once you're all the way across your chain, you're simply going to turn your work, and this is for both sizes. So chain 1 to begin the next row, and what you want to do is the back loop only. So if you're new to crochet, there's 2 strands. Together they make up a stitch. The first strand is the front loop. The one furthest from you is the back loop. So starting in the one that you're coming out of, I want you to go in the back loop only and single crochet. And keep doing the back loops only going all the way across. Every row now going back and forth will always be on the back loops for your single crochet. So you're just gonna single crochet back and forth till you get to a total of 4 inches high. Now what I would do, and what I did do, is that I did the main piece first of the chaining at 37, and then I took my measuring tape and I stopped when it hit 4 inches. I then, for the sides, I then laid down the sides as I was crocheting, just to make sure I was getting to the exact same height, and then I used that as a measuring guide. Once you're all the way to the other side, just turn your work and begin again. So chain up 1 and into the back loop only single crochet. So you need to do this back and forth until you get to 4 inches tall. You need to do 2 sides and then 1 main piece, and I'll take you to the main piece section right now. So you'll be going back and forth till you get to 4 inches tall. When you do the sides, then what I just lied it down, and then I measured it out, and I looked for the number of grooves that point up. See how they kind of match? So that's how I did it. You could take a measuring tape as well, but I used that as my guide. And you did 2 pieces like this. So once you get your bottom piece and your sides done, you're now going to single crochet around this whole thing, but locking in these at the same time. So what I want you to do is just grab your strand, and I want you to put them together. So let's get rid of that one for now. And all you're just gonna do is just start off in the corner of the one panel, and then put the next stitch that is on the next panel through. And then you're just gonna pull through and then chain 1 and single crochet. So what you're just doing is you're matching the stitches to each other. So just come to the next stitch on the front and come to the next stitch on the back, and then just finish it off with a single crochet to join them. That's it. So my goal is that once I get to the other side, I want to kind of take a look at the amount of stitches that I need in order to, before I start the next one that will join on the other side. So continue to single crochet across, matching these stitches together, and when there's no more stitches to match, just continue to single crochet only on the main panel, which is right now. Okay, so I'm just jumping to the main panel as I make my way across. So there is a total of 11 stitches, if you recall. So when you chain 12 and you went second chain from the hook, there's only 11. So what you want to do is just take a little bit of a measurement here. So on the main panel here, I want to count 11 out. So let's do that. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 10, and 11. So this one here, and look, it's almost right where it should be anyway, but this verifies that when you get to this spot here, you're going to join the next panel together. Sometimes it's better to be more accurate than it is to eye it up, but again, you can decide what is right for your creativity. Okay, I'm now coming up close to where I have marked that, and right where I marked it, go in and then just grab the first stitch on the other panel, and let's bring those together. So now you're just gonna single crochet this section into play. So put them together. So when you hit a first corner, which you're going to get in just shortly, is that you'll put 3 single crochets in the corner to allow it to turn equally, so that you get a nice good turn on your pad. I'm now approaching the corner. I'm just gonna put the tails on the inside of the project. I'll deal with those in shortly. So in the last stitch, put in 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. You could also bury those stragglers underneath. So just now working down the sides. So because it's single crochet, each edge of a row matches each other, and just keep an eye making sure that they stay equal to each other as you work your way across. Highly recommend that when you go into the side of the work here, you always get into at least 2 strands. So just don't go into 2 on the one side and only 1 on the other. Try to always get like at least 2, and then that'll make it even better for holding it together. So you're just kinda equally spacing it available to you. So when you get to the edge here, you see that they're still matching. So put in 3 single crochets there. So 1, 2, it's nice and tight, and 3. Continuing then to keep them together, I've been burying in those stragglers as they go so I can trim those out equally, and then I just continue to match this side until it runs out. And then what I'm gonna do for the other side is, once I get there, is that I'll measure out the 11 that I need, and then I will mark it and then make sure that I join those at the same time. So please go all the way across, do that, and I'll see you at the end of this rotation. When you get all the way back around, you are going to apply 2 more double crochet or 2 more single crochets into the final corner. Remember that you started off with 1 and then you're going to slip stitch. So I'm gonna show you how to weave in your ends using a tapestry needle. So let's just trim. So you're gonna wanna do this with all your loose ends so that it doesn't impede on your cleaning, because I know you're excited about cleaning. Oh yeah. You know, this whole color is so cheerful. The only thing cheerful for cleaning will be this project. I'm not a cheerful cleaner. I'm just like I'm pretty sporadic when it comes to cleaning, as far as like I get distracted and then I start cleaning dishes and then I realize that there's something out of order, so then I'll fix that, and before I know it, 2 hours has gone by. I've got nothing done. Everything's partially done because I get distracted. Drives Daniel crazy. So to get rid of your loose ends as you work your way through, as I've been yapping at you, so what you want to do is that you want to just drag it through the project 3 times, each one of these. So go in once and then go in the other direction through a slightly different path twice, and then 3 times. If you go back and forth 3 times, it will never fall out on you. So what you want to do is take care of all your loose ends, and this would be how you would make a duster cover. And then if you have that collapsible one, basically it will just slide right into the pockets, and then you're good to clean and get rid of your loose ends now and enjoy your dusting ahead, if there's ever such a thing. We'll see you again real soon. It's Mikey on behalf of the Crochet Crowd, as well as our friends over at yarnspirations.com. Bye bye. Captured you in a foggy cloud, baby.